This is the BZJ Podcast.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. This is the BZJ Podcast. I'm talking about the Big Ziki Joint Podcast. You already know what it do. Matter of fact, yo, listen, compliments of the season. Christmas is just a couple of weeks away from now, and I'm like, who's not happy? Nigeria right now, this country with the so much suffering that is in Nigeria. Christmas is the only time that we have an opportunity to breathe in fresh air. So like, if you're not excited, guys, I'm very excited that Christmas is finally coming and we're gonna just breathe in some good fresh air. So guys, you're welcome to the BZJ Podcast today. And today we're gonna be talking about something very very important. Like, there is something that's buzzing everywhere in the world now, but nope, I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about, guys, infidelity. Like, a lot of people feel that women cheat more than men. And some other people are of the school of thought that men cheat more than women. And today on the show, guys, I have a special guest on the show, and we're going to be dissecting this topic together. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of Nigeria's finest artists. He describes his style of music as Owigri pop. You know, in case you guys who do not know what Owigri is a style of music that is popular with the southern part of Nigeria, especially Bayelsons, right? So they call their kind of music their traditional folk music, Owigri music, but his is the infusion of Owigri and pop. Ladies and gentlemen, without further waste of time, give it up for the one and only WALLZEE. How are you, my brother?
I see blessings.
Feel good to be with you, man. Feels good.
No, I'm more grateful.
You look sharp.
I see blessings.
What are you wearing? Tell me, what are you wearing? I love the fit.
Okay, it's just normal, my normal outfit from Fine Couture.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
the name of the designer is Fine Couture.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's great. I think the work is incredible,
Blessings.
and I'm loving it. I love the dreads. I love the look. I love the swag.
No. You cannot be with Andy Ziki and you won't look like a
Straight
superstar,
up. You already know what it is. You already know he's the king of Ephesi on the MIC, and you know what we do right here. It's strictly vibes on vibes. But today, we're going to be vibing on this topic, infidelity. We're also going to be talking about your music. We're going to be talking about your experience and, challenges and your future plans. But let's just dive straight into the topic of the day. What do you think about infidelity? Who do you think amongst the male or the female, let's say the men or the women, who cheats the most?
Well, it's kind of crazy and confusing because of the things that are happening in the world right now.
I swear, bro.
But looking at it critically, I would say men are bold. Men are very bold, but women they don't have that much privilege to be that bold. So when it's more like it's even to the point where sometimes when a man is done that is not even a cheat. But when a woman, as long as a woman is done that is a cheat.
It's cheat.
So for the fact that when a woman does it, it's a cheat to the society and it's bad in the eyes to see. I would say a woman does not have the right. She doesn't. Even man doesn't have the right. But for a woman to do that, I would say women.
Women, right?
Yeah.
You think women cheat the most?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think I know for sure there are a lot of people who would disagree with you, especially the women. They would disagree with you, but like you said, with the way the society is wired right now, with the way women are wired right now, I think we're talking BTS behind the scene when you were saying with the way women are wired right now, it's difficult to see a woman who will have that self-control, who is a woke girl, slay queen that will stick to only her husband?
Is a two-way thing.
Okay.
It's a two-way thing because most times these men they don't pay that much attention to their women.
Wow. So you think that's the reason why the women cheat on them?
That is not the only reason.
Okay.
That is not the only reason. But the truth is, a woman does not even have a reason to cheat. Because once you're married, once you are engaged to someone, is that person right for you to be only his or
property?
His property, you understand? So I would say the topic cheat, infidelity, I will only channel it to women.
Wow. Not to men.
No,
men have the right to cheat.
Yeah, not that they have the right, but before now, what our forefathers did was one woman is more like it's very hard for one woman to satisfy one man. You understand? So men were before now privileged to have more than one wife. But these days, the way women are wired and the way the Western world has colonized us in terms of that area, I don't think any man has the right to have more than two wives.
Why? There are a lot of guys who are married to more than one wife.
But you will agree with me that in then days there was peace.
Exactly.
There was much peace than nowadays.
Yeah.
You understand? These days, even killing someone is not
big deal.
It's not a big deal. So
women,
it's very terrible.
Wow,
it's
terrible. You can see a woman who has 1,000 problems, or let's say 1,000 demons in her. Then you now marry a second woman with another 1,000. That's 2,000 demons in one house. Like you rightly said. I mean, back in the day, right? Back in the days of our forefathers, our ancestors. There was this understanding between, I think it's because of how they were raised, right? That as a woman, it is your duty to respect your husband. And it is your husband's right to marry more than one wife, at least 3 wives or 2 wives. And it is your duty as the first wife to respect the second wife, and vice versa. Second wife respect the first wife. But right now everything have changed, and I think personally I'm an African man, right? I'm an African man. But I think the idea that men must stick to only one woman, like marry just one wife. I think that idea have done more harm than good.
I agree with you.
Than good, because I mean there are a lot of women out there who feel like, because they are married to this guy, that man is it is the man's responsibility to cater for them and don't even say hello or hi to any other woman or girl.
And at this point, I would vehemently say that women cheat more.
Wow. Why'd you say that?
Because reminiscing, paraphrasing back to the way the society is right now. In them days, our mothers, you cannot see our mothers dressing casually to the extent of enticing men.
Wow.
But these days, when you open your phone, even the married women, they are out naked.
Yeah.
You understand?
What are they looking for?
So it's more like even men these days are more responsible than the women. You understand? Because the pride of a man is his wife, his home.
Exactly.
You understand? But funny enough, these days it's even hard for men to even speak to their wives and they listen. So looking at everything going on in the world with women these days, I would say, because when you open to your phone, when you go to your reels and your status, you see women opening their like
doing wild stuff.
Yeah, and you can't tell me you are doing those things to just maybe. Come on, you're advertising yourself.
Exactly.
You're advertising yourself, so it's crazy.
It's crazy.
So I would say, and man be like 2 person. Even when the real man is not willing, the other man is willing.
Exactly.
You understand? And it's difficult to turn that man down. You understand?
You see what I think again is, with the wokeness that is, so much wokeness that is in the society right now. For example, a situation where women are free to use sex toys, a situation where women go live on internet on, exposing their private parts, a situation where a lot of women engage in threesome, foursome as 25-year-old, 26, 27-year-olds that are not married. And at the end of the day, these women will end up becoming people's wives. And remember, something that you've been doing over time becomes a part of you. And when that thing is a part of you, you take that character, or let's say that lifestyle, to your husband's house. Now the question is, how are you going to be a responsible wife to your husband? It's so impossible.
It's crazy. See, okay, the word craving.
Yeah.
Who are the people using it more? Women.
Exactly.
They crave for anything.
Anything.
And there is something I keep saying. I said, it's not everything you see in the Western world that is right with us.
Exactly.
They crave for everything. They crave for anything. What the white man is taking from us is different from what we are taking from the Western man. We only, the Western man refine whatever we are doing, take the positives, they refine it and bring it back to us.
Yeah.
But we only look at those things that, especially the women.
Yeah.
We only look at how some things are not even physically done, is only on maybe in the internet, maybe on TV, but we practicalize it.
Exactly.
Here. We make it raw. You understand? For example, you will see someone like maybe Jay-Z or Ja Rule, performing wild somehow, but we will use it as a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Whereas when you look at Jay-Z, Beyonce, and the rest of them on a normal day, they don't dress like that.
Exactly.
But we want to dress like that, even the church.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's crazy. So like I would always say, it's not everything that the Western world is living on is what we are supposed to copy. Some things are really not good for us as Africans.
Exactly.
Because it's not our culture.
Exactly.
We have boundaries. We have things that protects us. You understand? So we are also supposed to refine whatever we are seeing out there.
Yeah.
That is what I can say.
Yeah, I mean, it's really crazy because I was talking to someone a couple of days ago, and I was like, look, if you get to see the things, the wild things women think about, they imagine in their mind. Some women, I'm not like generalizing it.
Yeah.
The wild things some women think about to do sexually, some sexual things they think about to do. It will blow your mind. You know, there are some women that think like, I wish I can have sex with Lucifer or Satan. That is not even wild. Did you understand? That is not even wild, because there are women who have sex with their pets, their dogs. There are women who have sex with horses. It is madness. But when we start talking about these things, we'll start making like, I don't want to sound like, we're judging people. Everybody's got their life to live. But the point is, let us always apply morality, whatever we do. And always remember, like you said, we are Africans. We have our own culture. Yeah. We have our own tradition. Yeah. We have our own way of life. So we shouldn't copy the lifestyle of the foreigners. Yeah. Right? So, but anyway, before we continue on the show, let's go for a little break, and we'll be right back here for more on the BZJ podcast. Don't forget, I'm still rocking with my man WALLZEE in the block. You ready now?
I see blessings.
This is the BZJ podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is still the BZJ podcast with the King of Ephesians. Right now, I'm still having my man WALLZEE in the block. You already know. Now, straight up, let's talk about your music. So tell us, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? What are your future plans? Tell us about your music.
It's been just music. The way I do music now, my music don't even get planned against it.
Wow.
I just do music. I just want to live in music.
Wow.
I just want to do music.
Wow.
So if I wake up this morning and the spirit drive me to go to the studio, the spirit drive me to go do a podcast, if the spirit drive me to work on an album, if the spirit drive me to do a EP, that's what I'm doing.
Wow.
So it's just a music drive, just music.
Wow.
And
So-
that's what I'm here.
Tell us, I remember that you have an album. You have an album and you have a collaboration with Harry Song, big song. So
Yeah.
tell us, how did the collaboration with Harry Song, first of all, how did that collaboration happen?
Okay, shout out to Harry Song, my boss, the Kingmaker. I see blessings, respect. Okay, that collaboration was like a divine intervention. You know,
Wow.
I was just there in Bielsa, my home city, where I rep most. You understand? And I was just there in my laundry. I was just there when a call came in and said, "Harry Song is in town," of which I was aware, and he was just going through our songs, and he came across my song, and he asked who did this song, and they said it's one guy called WALLZEE. And he asked if the guy is around. They said, "I'm not around." He said, call the guy. I love this song. Call the guy. Then they just put me on. Then I link up with him, and no one take class now. So I just say, "Baba, I beg. Mentor, just jump on the jam for me. Just do something for me." And when you love something, best way go help you, no go stress you.
For real.
So, and Harry Song, not that kind of person. He's a kingmaker. You know, he always wants to help the upcoming and all that. So you just jump on it, and that guy is amazing. You know, I think you were there.
Yeah, I was
there. You were there.
I was there.
You don't take that guy. How many minutes?
I swear, he did the song. We shot the video the next day.
Yeah, shot the video the
was
next
amazing.
day, and that was it. He's one of the greatest songs.
I swear, one of the greatest.
Shout out to Harry Song.
Yeah.
I love you, boss.
I mean, you've been in the game for a while now, and I know there are a lot of challenges you faced from, your home city, and generally in the industry, So tell us some of those challenges you faced and how you've overcame them,
The only thing where they enable any artist of they overcome all those things. Now, just God.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, just God. Nothing. The challenges, there are many. You understand? Because the major thing when every artist they look for to get up there.
Yeah.
You understand? But along the way, the challenges, they shape you.
Yeah.
You understand? They shape you to become that great artist you are. If they face those challenges, if they see them, now they say, they even do say, get interest for
Yeah,
it.
true.
But normally, especially for where I come from, Bielsa is really, really terrible. It's more like a cartel thing. It's more like a cartel thing whereby, music is pure.
Yeah.
Music is not something you're supposed to involve yourself in so many things to. I just believe in content. I just believe in music. I believe your music will speak for you, even when you're gone. So my focus is on my music, my content, how my content will be of that standard I want it to be. That is what I'm focusing on, how to improve, how to get it better. That is what I'm focusing on. So it's difficult for people like us that only believe in the content, but doesn't want to be everywhere. Especially in Bielsa, there is a government place where it's more like you can only get help from the government. You understand? Like financial help from the government. So the government said get their own cartel. So, and the cartel themselves, everybody, they protect their interests. Then again, it was for you when you be persuaded that they fear, whether they see, say, oh, man, if this guy come this cartel, this guy carry one kind of grace. This guy na lion. You understand?
Right.
They no go want make it enter somewhere where they go come up food from their mouth. So it's always difficult. But God has been faithful, like I said.
Yeah, like I was telling you behind the scene, like personally, I've been watching how the whole entertainment thing plays out in the state, like Bayelsa State, and it's been a while that I saw you in some of these big events in the city.
Yeah.
Not like other artists are not involved, but why are you particularly not invited? Or is it that you turn down those events or you're not invited?
No, like I said, those events, those events are always being given to those cartels to handle. You understand? And in as much as they know you are good, they know you are a show killer. The only way they can cut your wings is for them to deprive you of your performances, your presence, and all that. But God is always kind that He will always give you other platforms to showcase your talent.
Yeah, true.
So it has always been like that. Nothing like, me, I be one outspoken person. You understand? A syndrome started from someone, let me not call the name, in the Bayelsa music industry, where they started from maybe if they give you 500,000 for a show, then we'll give you maybe 100,000. You understand? Then we'll die the other one. You understand? It's not a bad thing that, okay, something came through you to me. And you say, oh, man, this is the cash, but, you guys bless me. You go say, oh, yeah, take 200, give me 300. It's not a bad idea, but it's bad when maybe out of 500, you are taking a whole, maybe even 450.
Wow.
And you are giving me 50,000 naira. So it's crazy out there. The place they wild. And another challenge there is, you just be like they would always say that Bayelsa artists, they don't love themselves, but I don't believe in that. We love ourselves. But the challenge there is what is coming to us is always little. You understand? You'll be like in a family where papa get plenty children and maybe now only one chair day. Everybody go to drag who go sit down for the chair. You understand? So brothers, even twin brothers, go they fight who go sit down for there. That doesn't mean that they don't love themselves. They love themselves, but it's because what is out there is small. And that is why my focus is to conquer the world.
Exactly.
You understand? So that has been my dream.
Exactly. So, I mean, what's the future? How's the future looking for WALLZEE? I heard your new song, bro. Bangers. And last weekend you were in a show and you performed Cameroon Pepper.
Yeah,
I love that
Cameroon
song.
Pepper.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah.
So tell us what's the future like? What are your future plans moving forward?
The thing is, we already did the future.
Yeah.
That they kill the shows, they go. That they kill the shows, they go. The most important thing is having that confidence, knowing fully well you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You understand? Even if now from midnight and wake you up, you kill it.
Yeah.
And that is where I am now. So I feel as I've gotten to this point, I'm already in the future.
For real.
So let the shows come.
That's what
let
it is.
Let the gigs come. Let's kill it.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Like no challenge again. All those challenges there, they see them as anything again. So now make the show just come, then we'll kill it.
Yeah.
That is where I am. That's the future is already here.
For real.
Now make it just remain say WALLZEE they pop for everybody's screen. They pop for everybody phones. Maybe they enjoy themselves. Now just waiting remain.
Before I let you go, I want you to do that song, a cappella of that song with Harry's song. Just do the chorus. They just vibe. Let's vibe.
Aye, so
yes.
It's on coming here.
Hey.
Anywhere we river day, job people did there.
So
I see blessings.
Okay.
It's on youth fight the fight for our freedom, no fight for money. It's on youth fight the fight for Dakaboro, fight for justice. Oh, I bo, oh, I Dakaboro, I be, oh, I dance all over I be. His land is so blessed. As you can see, so clear. But what we get is not fair. The people leading us, they don't care. See my people, see how we they live, check 'em out. We burning in the creeks, now be like, check 'em out. Some go like we need to fight in, I be not done so. Judas was with Christ, but now him salamo.
That's so.
Some of my people live for Faukejo. Where them they bath, now they identificate. Now that water them still they hallam drink. For here the sick, now then they care for sick. Aye, so.
That's so.
I see, bless.
That's so. Bless up, my brother. Good having you. And ladies and gentlemen, you can always follow WALLZEE on the social media handles that's shown on the screen. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also show us some love. You feel me? Now it's about time for us to rock and roll. And I'm going to see you in the next episode of the BZJ Podcast. Bless up.
This is the BZJ Podcast.